Hi there, let's try and finish up part 4 now of going over your end of unit review questions and the answers. So we left off talking about creating a chart or a picture that illustrates the 3 ways that heat could be transferred. And so again, we're talking about how we might use conduction, convection, and radiation. Let's talk about radiation for a bit. So there's different kinds of radiant energy from strongest to weakest. We have gamma rays, we have X-rays, we have UV rays, we have infrared rays from heat lamps, and so the difference between these two is the wavelength. So a radio wave is going to have a long wavelength, which is the height between the 2 humps in a wave, whereas a gamma ray is going to have a really short wavelength and therefore more powerful. So anyway, that's a bit about radiation. Convection I talked about, and conduction I already talked about. List some costs and benefits of using fossil fuels. So there's a great little description of fossil fuels on page 245. So costs. Fossil fuels are polluting and causing global warming. Fossil fuels are non-renewable, which means they're going to run out. Benefits. They're easy to process into heat energy, and they're inexpensive right now. Next, the student poured hot water into a plastic cup, a styrofoam cup with newspaper wrapped around it. Each had a thermometer in it. The student recorded the water temperature for each cup for 10 minutes. Determine which results go with which cup. Briefly explain your choices. What is the manipulated and the responding variable? So here's one container. We don't know which one, and we watch, and it starts at 75 and it cools to 60. Here's the next one. It starts at 75 and it cools to 44. And here's container 3. It starts at 75 and cools to 49. First of all, which one is the best insulator? This one, 3, because it didn't cool down. It only cooled down by 15 degrees. Whereas this one cooled down almost, or not almost, 29 degrees. And this one cooled down 26, no, less than 26. So 75 minus to 49, that's 6. Yeah, 26. So 75 minus 44, that's 31. Okay, so this is the worst. So which one would this be? A plastic cup, a styrofoam cup, and a styrofoam cup with newspaper. There, that one is the best one that's insulated. So it's going to be this one. The plastic cup would be the worst. So which one is the plastic cup? The one that lost the most amount of heat, which is container 2. And the styrofoam cup must be this one. Okay, what's our responding variable? The one we measured, it's temperature. And what's our manipulated? The type of insulation. Last question. Draw a diagram illustrating changes of state. So let's go solid, let's go liquid here, and let's go gas here. So to go from here to here, and here to here, and then this way, and even this way to this way. So let's call these. What is this? That's condensation. What is, let's go up. What do we call, oh no, that's freezing, sorry. This is freezing. This is melting. What is this? This way to a gas. This is, there's a great diagram of this on page